Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video, and I've been out and stuff, that's how I've got different clothes on from the videos I did earlier. The thing I left earlier after we did the Follow the Scent kind of story part is we were going to go in and take a look at GUILE. I thought that, you know what, people want to see how Ken performs against bosses. So why don't we go in and we'll kind of use this to look at the battle, and at the same time we'll see how Ken performs. So let's just double dunt this, right? Let's go in, we'll try this battle out, and we'll also have a look to see how our boy Ken performs in this battle, right? So, disclaimer, need to give you this disclaimer first of all. My Ken does not have Fighting Spirit 30, right? What does Fighting Spirit 30 give you again? Targets with Crimson Scorch transfer 150% of lost super combo gauge to allies each time they launch a normal attack. Super combo or trigger skills lose it. That would be nice to have that. I do have this though, so we'll be able to give him a fair shake of the stick, right? We'll be able to give him a fair shake of the stick. So we'll have a look and see how he does, see how he performs. I'm going to try him first of all on the team, then we'll see how he is in the support slot, right? So I'm going to have a look at some kind of options here and then we'll run the video, right? Right, so first up we're going to try this. We're going to try both bleed and burn combo, right? Because if we look at Ken's kit, you can see here that Ken, through his passive, whenever an ally successfully inflicts bleed or burn on an enemy, Fashion Ken deals an increased 6% damage for 7 seconds, stacks up to 9 times. Each stack also increases speed by 8, and the duration is extended to 12 seconds, right? Now, because he's got all of his cars, that applies to everyone. However, the other units only get 80% of that, right? So it's probably going to be, what, 5% increased damage, and they'd probably get, what, 6 additional speed. So everyone on this team should actually get a decent boost from this. You've got Vega on his C1 inflicting bleed, and you've got Akuma on his C2 inflicting burn and high damage. So by 2 rotations in, we should see quite a big increase in output with regards to their damage, right? And if we look at Ken's C3, which is here, when this skill is in a position 3 in the combo chain, deals flame damage equal to 819% of attack to a single target. This skill's crit increases by 4% for every burn on the target and ignores 12% defense for every bleed on the target. Now, this is obviously boosted quite a bit, and the fact is, when his C3 hits, these stacks should be quite high. Right? Hopefully these stacks should be quite high because we're getting good speed from Vega, which is important, and we're also having good damage coming from Akuma. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I've not run this before, this should be what would look like a decent run, right? So I'm just going to do full auto from the start, right? Because GUILE hits quite hard. Even if you try and let it build up, GUILE hits pretty hard, right? So try this. Not using healing on this team, instead we're using a shield with some healing from the back, and obviously Able up top providing some shielding. We'll see how it goes, right? So let's go. We're just going to go full auto from the start. We'll see the kind of numbers that we can potentially get here. So he's got a stack of bleed. He should have got a stack of burn there because it's supposed to be 100%, so I'm not sure why he never actually got that stack of burn. So we've got bleed again. There we've got 2 stacks of burn now, so Ken at the end should have hit quite hard, although I didn't even see him attacking. Did you guys see him attacking? Oh, there you go, there's an attack. Oh, there was an attack. So the numbers are going up, but they're not going up as great as I thought. Oh, there we go, that's nice. Seems to happen quite a lot. 9-4, 9-5, 9-8. It's not as good as my highest score. So we'll try that again with a slight variation. So go back in. I think this time I'll try at the back. I'll put in Elena for healing. Yeah, I think I'll put Elena in the back for healing, because that might give us a slightly different output, not output, but outcome. So we'll go there, we'll go there, we'll go there. So again, just to double check, I'm positive when we look at Akuma, I'm positive he gives you a full. So what's it here, right? So blah 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 blah. He's got a 50% chance to inflict what's up here? Flame damage with a 50% base chance of inflicting burn, but I'm sure that's increased to 100%. Increases Raymond and it's his base chance of inflicting burn and weaken to 100%. Right, so it should be, I mean, it should, round 1 we should be getting a stack of bleed and a stack of burn, so that when the first hit comes from Ken, it should be doing double stacks, and then everyone else should be boosted as well. So maybe it just didn't work right, but looking along the top, I definitely didn't see 2 stacks. So there's a stack of bleed. We should have a stack of burn. Right, there's no stack of burn there. I don't know why the stack of burn never came on. It's pretty weird. So let's see again. Now we got a stack of burn, which is weird because, like I say, we should have really had that stack of burn from round 1. So we've got 2 stacks of burn there. The burn's going to go away because, oh, did we get it in time? No, and we've lost the stack of burn again. I'm not 100% sure why that's happening. Is this his effect resist? Although it shouldn't really matter because it's a 100% chance unless it's coming up resist. Let me see that again. I need to kind of, I'm going to go a bit slower to look at Guile to see if it's saying resist or something like that. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll just wait a few seconds to start the combo. So I'll let him do his first super combo, then I'll go. Right, so I'll go now, right? So we've got 1 stack of bleed. Again, no stack of burn, which is weird. But we did get the stack of weaken. There's a stack of burn that time. So we've 2 stacks of burn now. There's the bleed. Are we getting another burn here? We've got another stack of burn. Right, cool. That's it starting to ramp a little bit. So we've got 4 stacks of burn. 5 stacks? Ken should have hit quite hard that time. He did. There's a stack of bleed. We're going to lose all these stacks of burn. Can we get the hit in first? He died before then. Right, so that was, what, 9:05. Right, so it wasn't fantastic, right? That was me trying to do both bleed and burn, right? So we'll change it up now and we'll try something different, right? Okay, this time around I'm going to try something a little bit different with Ken, and I'm going to put him on this team in this setup mainly because with the new Elena, she has a weird gimmick where depending on who starts the combo dictates what she does, and this one will give increased crit defense and things like that, as well as giving some healing, so it might make them survive a little bit longer into this fight, and it might improve the score. Also, we're getting burn coming from Blanca, and we're going to finish up with the C3 coming from our boy Ken. See if the score can come out higher. We'll see. I mean, optimally, I'm not quite sure where I'm sitting on regards to team builds. Everyone here is doing flame damage, so every hit that's coming here is basically going to be flame damage. So up top we've got Fei Long boosting flame damage. You would hope that this would come out to be a higher amount, but we'll need to wait and see. Now I need to let the time build up a little bit, or else we're going to end up losing the stacks of flame. So we'll see how this goes, right? Let's try it anyway. So I'll maybe try and let it build up 2 super combos. See, there's crits happening there, so now I think we'll go now. So hopefully we can get some burns here. Right, typical Blanca, never get any burns at all. That's what you like to see. There's a burn, a couple of burns. 2 burns. What kind of damage can Ken do there? I don't know how much he done, to be honest. But we are putting up our effect resistance and our crit resistance, so I'd like to think that couldn't take a hit there either. That was lovely. So that one actually worked out worse. Fantastic, fantastic. I'm going to change it slightly again. I think what we'll do is, instead of using Flame or Summer Yang at the back, I think we'll maybe just flip you down to here and put you in there. Still run with the same kind of idea. Up there on the support slot, maybe we'll put Bison on support so that if she does happen to die, she can come back quite quickly. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll try that. Yeah, we'll try that. Right, see how it goes. So again, I'm just going to do this one straight away. Oh, typical. I got the flame stacks that time. See, that was why I waited for the last combo, just in case we got flame stacks. Can we get more flame stacks? We did get more flame stacks. So Ken again should be hitting here a little bit harder. Oof, oof, oof. Come on, Elena, Elena, do more healing, Elena. We need you to heal, we need you to heal. Got 3 flame stacks. 4. Ugh, it never stacked. It came on as a separate. We are surviving more though. We are surviving more. what I will say is Guile hits hard. Guile hits very hard. Right, so 96 million. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try one run with Ken. Well, actually, do you know what? No, I'll do one more run like that because it's an unfair comparison if I don't. I think what we'll do is we'll throw Dalsim onto here. Yes, I think we'll throw Dalsim onto here. We will go back to using this guy for here, and boom, looks alright. We need to change it to that. Problem this time is survivability. No. Problem this time is survivability. Hopefully we can get decent flame. I don't know if we will though, but we'll see. Right, so let's go. See, can we get some burns going on here? I don't actually think we will get any burns, but we will hopefully get some boosted damage from Ken. Nope. Change that up just slightly. What we'll do is we will, to guarantee we get some burns hopefully, we will do, you're pointless being there to be honest. We will change you in favour of you, which makes Ken go to the front unfortunately. So we'll do that. We should get some burns this time hopefully, and we'll see if this one works a little better, but unfortunately Ken's not going to be using his C3, so it's a catch-22 situation. However, he should now take more flame damage. He should now get more burn stacks onto him, which in theory should make the rest of the team hit harder because he is more susceptible to burn. Like, see, that time he's got 10 burn stacks on him now, so when these units hit, they should be hitting harder, and it is actually working, right? It's hitting a lot harder now. So you can see so far the score has gone that much higher, but still got the issue of survivability. So there Ken was essentially allowing Dalsim to hit harder, which is good, it worked. I think the only thing I'd maybe change there now would be possibly throw you down there, and we would maybe, I think, throw... Try to see what would work here. We could throw Rose on. Might work if we throw Rose on there. Yeah, I think that could work out. So we'll throw you back up top, and I think we'll actually put you here, and we will put you here for now. Right, let's try this. So again, I'm just going to go straight from the start because he has got that weakness thing applied to him, so he should take more burn stacks, and we should in theory have a little bit more survivability because of Rose. I mean, Rose is not fantastic for that, but she will help a bit. And the rest of the team should get some buffs. Look at how hard he hits though, man. He just hits so damn hard. Unfortunately, I think I might need to change up some EX moves just to keep us in the game. I think that's what I'll do actually. I'll go in here, do one change to the EX moves. I think we'll actually remove that, and I think I will throw on Elena's new one. So see if that brings us a little bit more survivability, and in that middle slot I think I'll go back to using Flame Chun-Li because I am now hopefully going to get the survivability from those EX moves. So we'll see if it makes a difference, right? It might not, but hey, you never know. So we'll see what happens, and then I'm going to throw Ken onto support to see if he works better in this team as simply support. So he is making it so that these guys have got more chance of dealing damage because, come on. Too late with that. So it seems like the first run was probably the best one. They got their ass kicked, absolutely got their ass kicked that time. So I'm going to switch it now, and I'll show you what I got in my top score, because it saves me having to run it again. I actually got the top score when I used Ken in the support role, so this is what that looked like. Ken is currently sitting as support for Dalsim, right? He is sitting as support for Dalsim, and you'll notice that with him as support for Dalsim, the numbers went pretty high. They went pretty high. Now, I think, just based on what I'm seeing, I think Guile has got quite a strong effect resistance, so it could literally just be that this is not the best example to kind of show what Ken's like on. But maybe through me making absolutely god-awful teams, which might well be the case, I'm not actually as impressed with him as I thought I was going to be. That's me just being honest right now. That can change though. That can change. That's how I don't like to just flat out pass judgment on someone super quickly. But at least versus Guile, I don't really necessarily think Ken is doing fantastic, but I have a funny feeling that Guile has got some extremely high effect resistance. It's just a feeling that I've got, because you've seen it, he should have been getting like burn put on him by the likes of Akuma. It wasn't happening. I think he's probably got quite high resistance to effects, which will probably be affecting things. But hey, that's a look at how Ken is at least doing in this event. Doesn't necessarily mean anything in regards to the other events, but hey, you know what, it's an early sneak peek, why not? My team building is probably letting me down quite a lot there, but again, I had the units, putting the stacks of burn on, putting the bleed on, what we wanted, and it wasn't happening. So maybe it's this unit, maybe it's something else, I don't know, but as it stands, I'm not going to pass judgment on him, I'm not, but maybe on paper he looked better than he actually is performing, or knowing this game, maybe he's bugged, I don't know, right? But I don't know what to say yet. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I would say that Ken is like crazy good or not. On paper he's crazy good, but in this boss event he doesn't seem to be crazy good. But again, it could literally just be this boss event isn't built for him. Anyway, let me know what you think. I've been Hayzink, thanks for watching, catch you in the next one, peace.